Bessel van der Kolk, The Body Keeps the Score, Brain, Mind, and Body in the Healing of Trauma. In the book's summary of The Body Keeps the Score, Brain, Mind, and Body in the Healing of Trauma by Bessel van der Kolk, readers will explore the ways in which trauma affects individuals and society. The summary highlights the complex nature of trauma, including how it happens to people who haven't experienced war or violent crimes. The discussions examine topics such as post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, trauma-related memory processes, the impacts of trauma on children, and several healing methods, such as eye movement desensitization and reprocessing, EMDR, yoga, mindfulness, and neurofeedback.
The far-reaching impact of trauma. Trauma is not confined to war veterans but is prevalent in society, resulting from extreme stress or pain that leaves individuals feeling helpless. This trauma can lead to post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, depression, substance abuse, and mistrust in those who have not experienced similar suffering. Traumatized individuals find it difficult to maintain close relationships with loved ones, leading to estrangement or divorce. The author emphasizes the need to acknowledge the widespread nature of trauma and recognize its lasting impact on individuals and their communities. Impact of trauma on the mind and body. The author conducted an experiment on PTSD patients to understand the impact of trauma on the mind and body. When reminded of their traumatic experience, the brain enters a high-stress mode, leading to flashbacks. The study revealed that during a flashback, the rational thinking side of the brain slows down, making it difficult to distinguish between reality and memory. Stress hormone levels stay high for longer in trauma victims, making it almost as horrifying as experiencing the event itself. The lifelong effects of childhood trauma. Childhood trauma can have significant long-term effects on an individual, affecting their present and future lives. Traumatized children tend to expect bad things to happen. These thinking patterns persist into adulthood. One study showed that traumatized children imagine darker scenarios than children without trauma. Trauma also affects the body, causing autoimmune diseases, as in the case of Marilyn, who was sexually abused as a child. Despite having a happy childhood, Marilyn continued to suffer as an adult because of her trauma. Many others like Marilyn who were traumatized as children continue to suffer in their adult lives. How trauma affects memory. The way we remember events is different for traumatic and non-traumatic experiences. While we tend to forget sensory details of non-traumatic events, we recall traumatic events vividly and consistently. Trauma affects both the body and the brain, and in some cases, memories of traumatic events don't change over time. Reshaping traumatic memories with EMDR. EMDR, or eye movement desensitization and reprocessing, is a technique that integrates traumatic memories to help patients gain control over their lives. The process includes guiding the patient while moving a finger back and forth across their line of vision, allowing them to make new associations while revisiting the traumatic memory. The technique has yielded remarkable results, helping patients deal with PTSD and other traumatic events. Through EMDR, patients can develop a new and healthier relationship with their memories, gain agency over them, and integrate them into their past. The effectiveness of EMDR may still be a mystery, but it has proven to be a powerful tool in the hands of a skilled practitioner. The book recounts the story of Kathy, who was forced into prostitution by her father, gang-raped, and sexually assaulted with beer bottles. Through the help of EMDR, Kathy was able to repackage her traumatic memory and take control of her life. After 8 sessions of progress, Kathy made a remarkable recovery and was leading a healthy and happy life. Yoga for trauma healing. Trauma can make it hard to understand and manage our emotions. Yoga provides a safe and healthy way to connect with our bodies and emotions. Through yoga, trauma sufferers can learn to process their emotions head-on and find healing. The mind and body are intertwined, and understanding the relationship between the two is crucial for living a healthy, balanced life. Trauma, however, can disrupt this delicate equilibrium, leaving people with a constantly alert alarm system in their bodies. Those who have experienced trauma often struggle with overwhelming emotions and numb their feelings by drinking, taking drugs, or overworking themselves. Unfortunately, these solutions do more harm than good in the long run, damaging a person's mental health. Yoga offers a healthy way to cope with post-traumatic stresses. Trauma sufferers can safely connect with their emotions and learn how the body experiences them. Although it can be challenging at first, yoga provides a safe space where people can explore their feelings and become more aware of their emotional state. Through yoga, they learn to process their emotions head-on and avoid repressing them. Annie, who was raped and suffered from PTSD, tried yoga for healing. The first classes were tough for her since even a simple pat could trigger her panic alarm. However, Annie kept going and noticed that her body tried to convey signals about her emotional state. Although certain positions caused her pain, vulnerability, and sadness, she didn't push those feelings away and chose to accept them. Through yoga, she came to terms with negative sensations and realized she could deal with them head-on. In conclusion, yoga is a safe and healthy way to connect to our bodies and emotions, especially for those who have experienced trauma. By learning to process their emotions, trauma sufferers can find a path to healing. Rather than numbing their feelings, they can face them head-on. Mindfulness for trauma recovery. Mindfulness is not just a passing trend, it can be a powerful tool for trauma recovery. Instead of repressing emotions, mindfulness allows individuals to confront and address their trauma. Mindfulness can alleviate the psychological and physiological impacts of trauma, including stress, depression, and chronic pain. It also activates regions of the brain to help regulate emotions and balance out stress hormones. Along with mindfulness, personal relationships are essential on the road to recovery. By building a network of family, friends, and professionals, those affected by trauma can ensure they have someone to turn to for support. AA meetings, religious congregations, and veterans organizations are examples of places where these networks can be formed. Incorporating mindfulness and supportive personal relationships into one's life can promote healing and improve overall well-being. Rewiring the brain. Electrical signals govern our brains, and brain waves are responsible for thought processes. Trauma can damage brain waves, but neurofeedback is a promising solution. Neurofeedback helps people change their brain waves to encourage relaxation and calmness. Soldiers in war zones produced fewer alpha waves, affecting their ability to relax and focus. Lisa, a patient who suffered from years of trauma and self-destruction, found relief with neurofeedback treatment. With broader acceptance of mindfulness and mental illness, there is hope for improved mental health treatment.
In The Body Keeps the Score, Bessel van der Kolk delves into the deep and complex world of trauma and its effects on individuals and society. By examining the various aspects of trauma, including the symptoms of PTSD and the challenges of building trust among traumatized people, the book offers valuable insights into various healing modalities that promote a healthier relationship with traumatic memories, and a sense of control over one's mind, body, and life. Through techniques like EMDR, yoga, mindfulness, and neurofeedback, individuals can work towards recovery from trauma and create more balanced, stable lives. The importance of supportive relationships and an understanding of how our emotions impact our bodies are also emphasized, giving readers a rounded view of the holistic approach necessary for healing from trauma.